We have Coy Wire, a former Atlanta Falcons and Buffalo Bills player, and Mr. Bob Bolen, professor of sports management at NYU's Tisch Center and a former NFL agent. And I must disclose a huge conflict of interest here in that, Bob, you know Coy, you tried to recruit him back in the day when you were an agent.
When he was a senior at Stanford, I tried to recruit him.
All right, so I expect you to have to, just in impartiality, you must disagree with everything he says. Now, Coy, let me start with you. Obviously, you understand the player's side of it. We all know you have to play hurt to stay in the league. But what do you make of the lawsuit and now the attendant investigation?
Well, there are two things that I've heard from the players to whom I have spoken. And the first aspect is the addiction. They say that they were given too many pills, they built up too high of a tolerance, and now they've had to turn to street drugs to cope with the pain. Kidney failure, high blood pressure, violent headaches. These are some of the symptoms they now face every day because they took too many prescription drugs. The other thing, and I think this is the thing that probably every NFL player has gone through, is prescription drugs that now allow a player to play through injury. We're always taught there's a difference between pain and injury. Pain you can play through, injury you should not. Well, players who are masked, have their pain masked, are able to play through injury that they shouldn't. You had guys who have said they've played with broken legs, a guy like Richard Dent who has nerve damage now because he played through an injury he should not have. I think that's the main issue here, Chris.
Were you on this number of players who was offered a lot of pain meds when you were playing, and did you accept them?
It's an interesting thing, you know, how timing happens and serendipity. You know, it was a few days ago that my wife just threw away an old pill bottle that I had. It had 100 codeine in it, and it was something that I was given that I was able to take when I was wanting to, and fortunately I didn't. If I had gone through that whole bottle at will, I probably would have had some serious issues, maybe even to this day. And so I know that these prescription drugs are given out in high volumes and too often. So I think this is definitely something that the NFL should look into, what these clubs are doing and what they've been allowing in the past.
All right, so let's try and check off some of the boxes of resistance here. First, Bob, why the league and not the individual teams?
Well, the league is actually the deep pockets in this case. So this is a matter more likely based on the individual teams. And Coy would probably point out that some teams have a deeper culture of this than others. But for the tort lawyers and the DEA, the league is the big target because they're the ones who have the biggest ability to solve the problem, but also they're remote from it.
Do they have the biggest ability to solve it? Can they really control what individual teams do in this regard?
It's very difficult, but by rule, they would be the ones who would probably have the ability to make the most difference.
Okay, and then you get to the next one, which will be, yeah, and I'm saying just procedurally, this DEA investigation sounds good for the players on the face of it, but it may lock down a lot of witnesses because now it's not just about me pissing off the league. I may get prosecuted for what I say.
Absolutely. Usually, nothing is better if you're a plaintiff in a lawsuit to have a government investigation. This one does exactly that. It will shut down information. And the other part of it is because some of it came from teams, but some of it may have come from other players, there'll be a lot of people not talking about this.